And welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. So for now we have no clue where to go. I think you need to try... Oh, that shadow of the umbrella. Okay. I think we need to go in here. Ah yes, this looks good. Let's talk with this priest.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur, but it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
Can you polish this
What do
thing
you make
here?
of this chalice?
The chalice.
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Ah yes.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks.
Let's have a look at the statue here.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Okay.
The statue had any...
Okay, let's go here.
The statue... A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. A statue of a knight.
No.
The statue had any secret.
I think I need to do
I didn't recognize the biblical
something
story.
with.
I was a Sunday school dropout.
Now I can do something with the statue.
Per disciplinum meum lux videvis.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow! Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Let's try this out.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove. Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Let me see. M-C-C-C X
1314.
That's 1314.
14, yes. Okay. But what now?
A Knight Templar.
Strange.
I wondered if this guy had died in combat. Carrying all that armor around must have... I was surprised Philip le Bel had left this place alone.
What's this? What? Oh, I can sit down here.
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess. Biblical references engraved... I guess.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
Maybe I should talk to the priest again.
The Templars were demonstrating a pretty good grasp of physics. If the dissolution hadn't happened, we'd have had cold fusion power last century.
This would be nice.
Hello again, Father. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The burning man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens. You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur. But it is hard not to marvel when it is a fine example.
We know.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's have a look at these tombs here.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
Okay.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Note, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own. Okay. Psalms, Corinth, the chalice had led me. I was...
Okay.
Okay.
No.
The chalice had led... I was... Just think. There's a dead guy under there.
I think there's nothing
I
left
was
from him.
surprised Philip le Bel had left this...
Okay. Maybe the priest can tell us something more about.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
I know. I know
Catch
he
you later.
cannot
Au revoir, monsieur.
tell us more about the Bible. maybe Andre can help us here. We will see. I would like to go and visit the Musée Crunier.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Stop saying Georgie. What's this?
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Tell me
What do you
more
make of this
about
cup,
this
Andre?
cup.
It's a 14th century communion vessel. Spanish, probably.
You sure know your onions.
Whatever.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Let's see, where's the excavation site? The site de Baphomet. We will explore this later. So for now, I will end the video here. See you!